And let's get right started with this fun Friday, March 12th, 2021 Christian throwback music song thing.
Stock action cinematography
Gets
to get
the
to the
growth
growth of these.
It's not me who moves, but he who moves. Chronology. Well, you be stuck in the linear, huffing pink linear, think high, good, yeah, blip up over here, steering clear of MC's new man, cause he's feeling all trickier, shaking geolinguistics, defrosted frozen fish sticks, recharting neoballistics, they'll check for emergency exits, with tubular stallions, I'm jelly roll morbid, 20,000 leads, gonna release snorkel endorphins, quantum spastics, through aquasphere splashing, the fiery tones, is one hour flashing, born four, artesian faucet, come across it, with bullet goulasses and yellow goulasses, big wave slurping in soft tooth increments, leaving bristle fresh, a la cream de mints. Sandwiching beats from late in poetry. Caught you distracted by ladies' hosiery. Supposedly, unabashedly you handle all the things that point to your scandal. Unequatable, quotient, ocean. Squeezing versus tube of remedy lotion. You can't cut and paste this document because they'll tear down your mountain monuments.
So some of you guys are enjoying this music. I just know it. I haven't seen any positive. Is this white rap? Yeah, I think this guy might be white. It's Slow Row. It's a guy, it's a guest singer on a Soul Junk song. It's called Geolinguistics by Soul Junk. But I think it's Slow Row is the name of the rapper. Sounds like the Beastie Boys if they were 80. I think people are liking it. I think you're enjoying it. It's not too long. It is a Christian song from the album 1958. Shared on Sounds Are Active album that I volunteered for because I like this music. Even though so many of you guys are saying this is not music. No rap is white. Hard pass Hank. But I did get a compliment on my t-shirt that you may have seen me wearing. I am wearing a Confederate flag t-shirt. I will be taking your calls, guys. We're getting back shortly.
Kill, tread, mark, gravel face, rest in place, in pieces, no peace, just a race, and more justice spackle, but stop. Let the Son of God give the spit, blood, dirt by zines between cracked lids, tire skids, halted, now exalting with vision, new and true, and glory thus, victorious.
Mahmoud says, it sounds all right. Jay says it sounds cool. Brindle says fun noises. See, I've seen some positive feedback from you guys. I'm looking at the live chat if you're lost at what I'm responding to. This is the Hake Report. We're gonna get started here in the next minute here. Just letting you guys leak on in, come on in, stream on in. Some of you guys are saying garbage music, Hake no, and other things. Yes, the South has a beautiful flag. The Confederate, reminiscent of the battle flag. My ears are bleeding. It's cacophony, free jazz-ish. People didn't understand Coltrane when he started doing free jazz either. Yeah, see? Only two sexes on D-Live says, reconsider, Holly. Have to listen to this every morning. Anyway, we will be talking about the California ridiculousness. They're pushing SJW, kissing up to the Aztecs, but condemning white supremacists. Peaceful white supremacists, but baby-killing Aztecs, right? Biden's speech, I have some mess. The music is nice, but his rhyme style is off to me, says Derek. Yeah, I prefer Glenn Galaxy's Galaxalag's raps. He's the guy who sounds kind of black, but I think he's white. It's just kind of fun. Just a little bit fun. Okay, guys, And the military stinks right now. We'll get to your calls, 888-775-3773. Let's get on with the show.
Oh, it's the Hake Report, the Hake Report, la la la. Oh, it's the Hake Report, the Hake Report, la la la.
Hey guys, I will be taking your calls. It's Friday. We're gonna have a fun loosey-goosey show. Hope you enjoyed that loosey-goosey music, at least to a certain extent. You can call in, and I'm going to be touching on this ridiculous, in my opinion, judge.
Oh, it's the Hake Report.
In the Derek Chauvin trial.
Hake Report, la la la. Oh, it's the Hake Report, the Hake Report, la la la.
So, how are you all doing? I am fine. Get a job in the YouTube live chat says, I heard ladies' hosiery supposedly in there. And he's laughing. Yeah, because at one point he says, caught you distracted by a ladies' hosiery. Supposedly. Something. Unabashedly handled. I don't know. I kind of knew the lyrics because I listened to that whole album over and over and over and over and over again. In my second senior year of college, I was on the 5-year plan. I was a little slow. But I am wearing a beautiful t-shirt. The South is beautiful. And their flag is just cool looking. Just cool looking. How many of you guys grew up on the Dukes of Hazzard? Not the stupid movie. I'm talking about the TV show. And more. We had a little Hot Wheels car. Remember Hot Wheels? Some of you guys, Gen X especially? I'm young Gen X, right? I'm millennial. The rebel flag is based. He's just young. But yeah, I mean, the South is falsely maligned and smeared. They pretend that slavery was racist. No, it wasn't. It was just the reality of life. Chauvin will walk and the USA will burn again, says Peter Pandemic. I don't know. Before I get to calls, I do have people on the line want to comment on this Derek Chauvin trial, the military getting all feminized, and the stimulus bill. I have one of your favorite callers, William in Kansas City, Missouri, coming up shortly here. But they're calling, I'm a little concerned because Derek Chauvin had second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and manslaughter charges against him. They dropped one of them, but then the judge reinstated it. And I think that it's this judge, Peter Cahill, who is from Minneapolis area or something. Previously, he worked with Amy Klobuchar, who is currently a Democrat senator. But when he worked with her, she was a attorney, a state's attorney. Can you imagine Amy Klobuchar, who is a far-left woman? She tried to run for president, joke of a woman, became a Democrat politician, but she was in the so-called justice system. What a joke. This guy worked with her. I don't know if that reflects badly on him or not, but it does reflect badly on him when the mainstream media, such as NPR, National Public Radio, there he is pretending to gesture something cool. I don't know. But NPR called this guy, he has a reputation for being fairness and control. Extensive experience in high-profile cases, according to Minnesota's Star Tribune. Known for being decisive and direct. But this is reminiscent, to me, of that straight arrow language that was used about that lying, pompous coward of a person who's not a straight arrow at all. Nothing straight about him. Except he is married to a woman. But, and I use the term loosely, a feminist. James Comey. Remember James Comey was called a straight arrow? And same with his friend, Robert Mueller, which looks like Mueller. This guy is being called by NPR having a reputation for fairness and control. I don't buy it. I do not buy it. By the way, Amy Klobuchar is reputed and this is sort of gossip, but it is put out in the mainstream media, to be one of the meanest people in the government. And speaking of gossip, Cortez, Alexandria Cortez, and who's that guy who married a black former lesbian? He's the mayor of New York City. Bill de Blasio, the socialist. He called on the governor, and so did Alexandria Cortez, or as Sandy Cortez, as Tucker Carlson calls her, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, with her communist background that she's standing in front of right there. They called on Governor Andrew Cuomo to resign. Far be it from me to defend Andrew Cuomo on anything else, but this is a stupid attack on men. Just because he's getting in, maybe he got flirty, I don't know, but he's getting smeared by the media and females, malicious females, who were depraved enough to work for a Democrat. You have to be pretty depraved, I think. Misguided, at the very least, right? Misguided. So this guy, he's facing calls for resignation from evil people. Stephen Will. I can't even repeat that. But yes, she is a snake. And this guy is too, honestly. He was pretending to be handling the coronavirus crisis all correctly. He didn't handle it correctly. People say, and there are some fair-minded liberal journalists who claim, independent journalists, who claim that President Trump mishandled the coronavirus crisis. I think that's because they want the federal government to be all overprotective. Because the people that I know who are doing this are taking this virus thing all extra seriously. Which I'm leery about it. It's good to be serious about it if you're somebody who's at risk. But if you're young and healthy, they shouldn't be shutting us down. It's evil. It's communism. And they're swooping in and pretending to save us. It's so ridiculous. They being the Democrats with their, what do they call it? The American Rescue Act or something like that? Something silly. They shut us down, not me down, shut many of you guys down, shut down many of my favorite coffee shops and places to go permanently. And then they're pretending to save the economy. Yeah, that's right. Blessed and Praying over on Periscope says, Cuomo even won an Emmy for supposedly handling the pandemic with great leadership. Yeah, because he was doing live streams. It's ridiculous. So, I feel that it may be a bit of a kangaroo court that Derek Chauvin, former officer Derek Chauvin, is facing. He seemed like your typical semi-awkward white guy who married an Asian girl, and she divorced him, by the way, because of this. Well, amid this situation, the attacks on him. Even his wife wouldn't stand by him. Reminds me of Job in the Bible. But because he had the knee on the neck, and it was hard for people to look at. Well, it was kind of hard for me to look at, but it's hard for the layman, or the layperson, if I want to be a feminist, to look at a man doing a man's job. A cop doing a cop's job. We're not used to seeing cops do cops' jobs. We're used to overreacting to cops doing police work. They're supposed to be brutal and strong, but they say, oh, police brutality. Give me a break. Anyway, let me get right to calls. The lines are full, guys. So let's plow through some of these. William in Kansas City, Missouri. How are you doing, William?
Hello, Jay.
Hey.
I just had a question for you because I don't have much time.
All right.
What I wanted to ask you was, did you have any questions for me?
No. You called me.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. The question I wanted to ask you, what do you think of the stimulus package, and was you for it or were you against it?
I was against it.
You're against the stimulus package?
Yes.
You don't think it was necessary, right?
No, I think that we shouldn't have even closed. I think we should open up again. And maybe there's some positive things inside of it, but they put a whole lot of evil stuff in it. I heard that they're spending millions of dollars, or at least $1.5 million. Hold on, man. Jeez. I heard that they spend all kinds of stuff, money on the so-called National Endowment for the Arts and the Kennedy Center. I heard that from independent center-left journalist, nationalist guy, I think, Mike Cernovich. They're spending all kinds of money kissing up to all kinds of evil people. And they're basically bribing people with their own money. Well, if those of them who pay taxes, with a little bit of their own money after destroying many lives and businesses by shutting them down unjustly.
Okay, so what about the people that's in need, that's behind in their rent and their business closing and everything, and they are giving money for small business, such as your business? Are you receiving any stimulus money?
No.
You're not receiving it?
Nope. I have not received anything.
You never did?
From Trump, I did. But not from these people.
You received something from Trump?
Of course.
Well,
but it's really my own money. Paid back to me. It's really my own money. It's paid back to me. Robbed by way of taxes.
It's all our money.
No, it's not all our money. It's my money. I paid taxes.
So the rest,
all of us are not paying taxes.
The rest of us don't pay taxes?
Those of you who do, it's your money. Those of you who don't, are you working?
Most of the people do pay taxes.
Are you working, William? You work?
Do I work? I've already worked.
So you're on Social Security?
I'm retired.
You're on Social Security?
And retirement.
Okay.
And retirement.
Right.
I worked on my job for 36 years.
That's not that long.
It's long enough. Too long for me, really.
How old are you, if you don't mind my asking?
I earned my way, player.
All right. So
That's
you say.
Right.
A lot of people pretend to work.
Pretend?
Yeah, a lot of people pretend to work.
I have proof. I'm not like you and Jess Peter just throwing stuff off the top of my head. I have proof for everything I say.
All right.
But now you say that you taking money from Trump.
My response about those people who were unjustly shut down, let them work again. Open up. They're pretending that it's valid to shut people down.
Money now. I'm talking about people that need money now, and you against that? There's going to be a lot of white people, boy, mad with you.
No, I don't think they'll be mad with me. I'm against the shutdowns. I'm against the shutdowns.
You going against them receiving help?
William, I'm against the shutdowns, and I'm against the bribery. They're pretending like they're such heroes with this bill.
Well, your president.
And
Trump
as I said, there may be some valid things in it, like giving some people their own money back.
Well, Trump shut it down.
Trump did not shut it down.
Were you against that?
No, I was against the 15 days to slow the spread that he caved into. I was not for that because I thought that it was suspect. I was unconvinced, right?
Did you complain to him about it?
Yeah.
You did?
Yep.
I got that.
Yeah, I said I was not for the 15 days to slow the spread.
And you're not for this bill at all.
I didn't say at all. I said there was maybe some stuff that's okay in it, but these are Democrats. It was a Democrat-passed bill.
There'll always be something somebody don't like, regardless.
No,
of
I'm not just talking about the little things. I'm talking about they're pushing towards UBI, Universal Basic Income, which some people are for, but basically it's paying people not to work. That's not a positive thing.
Well, they paid you while you was working. You said you collected money from Trump. They paid you and you was working.
And that's my own money that I've already paid to the government unjustly. They don't do anything good with the money for the most part.
Well, you still got free money.
It's not free money. It's my own money back.
Your own money back?
Yes.
Who said that you could get your money back? What makes you so special?
Everybody got a little bit of their own money back. You're acting like I've got some special treatment.
Well, that's what you're talking like you got your own money back.
It is my own money back.
Now, once you pay your taxes, that money is no longer yours.
Because it's stolen, right?
Once you pay your taxes, that money is no longer yours.
Because it's stolen, right?
No, it's not stolen.
It is mine. It's still my money. This is my country.
Well, if it was your money, why didn't you keep it in your pocket? Why did you even give it up in the first place?
Because I don't want to go to jail from an unjust law.
All right, then. So it wasn't your money.
It is my money. Just
Well,
because
you should have kept it in your pocket.
William,
You'd have kept it in your pocket. You wouldn't have to pay it back.
You're being ridiculous.
No, you being ridiculous.
Because I don't want to go to jail over not paying taxes from an unjust law.
Well, why would you go to jail over your own money?
Because it's an unjust world. But we got to live in it.
World.
We got to play by their fake rules.
Wow. Boy, you way off base. I see you way off.
All right.
Well, anyway, I really want to talk to Jesse Peterson, but I got in too late again.
Typical.
So
typical black.
So what?
I said typical black.
Oh, you got racist term today, huh?
What, is it not typical for blacks to be too late?
You got racist.
Is it not typical,
today,
William?
Huh?
William,
So what?
be honest now. Is it not typical for blacks to be late?
No.
No, now you're lying. You're racist.
No.
You're just ignorant.
No. Huh?
You're just ignorant.
I'm ignorant?
Yes.
And you are what? And you are smart?
I don't know if I'm smart, but I'm just telling what it is.
No, because you're dumb, you're stupid, and you're ignorant.
Whoa. You're just calling me what I called you.
I told you that once before, or you're the dumbest white boy I ever seen in my life.
Thank you.
You really are. And I work with white people for 36 years, and I never ran across one as dumb as you are.
Nice.
And that's the honest God truth.
Right on.
Huh?
Now that's something. At least I left an impression. Thank you, William. We'll talk again.
All right. Cause I gotta go, man. So
okay, make sure you catch.
I'll holler at you later.
Make sure you catch Church with Jesse Lee Peterson on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll catch you.
All right. Take care.
Okay. Later.
Bye. What a nice guy. Hake's IQ is 125, says Brandon Johnson. I want to know what Lin Yan Chin thinks it is. Let me get to Art in Ohio. What's up, Art? How are you doing?
Hey, I'm all right. How you doing, Hake?
Doing fine, thank you.
All right, I'm going to try to get into it because I know you got callers and we'll finish watching the rest of the show. Shout out to my Paul, Jesse, and
nice.
Shout out to Joel, Nick, and Chris. Okay, first thing first. Let me slow down so I can remember everything because my brain be computing so fast. So long story short, America, what makes America from different from a lot of these other different countries is that we have the gun rights, Second Amendment or whatnot, into where we have a lot of guns over here on American soil. So that's a good thing to keep invaders from different countries wanting to come over here and come across the water to fight us because the citizens have so many guns that we would be able to defend ourselves. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so how I'm looking at it is that you letting all these foreigners or whatnot infiltrate and come over here, well, they are basically to offset the Americans that's over here that are able to protect themselves with the American gun to keep the deter foreign enemies from attacking.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my first line of basis. So, Eric, that's my first line of evidence that I want to throw out there. My second thing that I want to throw out there is just with all this female stuff to where you see China, they saying we working on our men when they're thinking logically, they're playing chess to win. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they know if the man ain't leading, that the females are going. Society ain't right. If men ain't leading, society ain't right, and that's been since the beginning of time. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
With all this infiltration with the military, all this training talk, all this female talking about integrating them into military, and then you lowering the training regiments, meaning how many push-ups we doing because we don't want to make the girls can't do 100 push-ups, so we gonna bump it down to 25.
Yeah.
So now you got my killer machine, the military alpha killer machine. It ain't no the military is not no game. They're to kill.
Right.
They like Dennis Rodman. He specialized in looking at how the ball goes off the rim, so he knows where to be at, so he can be there to rebound it.
Yeah.
The military, they specialize in how to make that bullet go straight. You see what I'm saying? How to keep from losing too many soldiers, meaning casualties. And you mean to tell me y'all talking about playing? You got these females, and this is what killed me about the politicians and Americans. Y'all so much into this pandering and trying to coddle the female that you putting them in danger and you putting us in danger. You see what I'm saying? By integrating them into the military, then talking about you worried about their hair, on American soil. What the heck would make you think that we want y'all flying around, dropping bombs in the middle of the war, pregnant?
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't change the military to nothing but a big joke. I look at the military now, it must be all about nails and what's going on with the female, because it ain't the old military that I know about.
Oh, hold on for me a second, Art. The stream went down briefly here.
Okay, go ahead. That's cool. I'm waiting.
Okay. We are back, guys. Let me just toggle the D-Live, make sure we reconnect properly. Yeah, the stream dropped briefly and restarted, and I'm reconnecting on D-Live. I see we're back up on all platforms, but it's a new stream on a Periscope. Okay. Hang on, Art. D-Live just takes a second for getting going. What a mess. Any indication? On air, okay. Yeah, so it's not that problem that we had earlier this week. Okay. So Art was talking about... Hang on. I'm seeing all this buffering. Fix it, Hake. Bad slave. Oh, yeah. Billy. Someone get Billy. Calling. Oh. Okay. We are reconnecting here. That was a rough patch there, but we should be fine. I see it's going. So we had a couple of nasty drops there, guys, but we are back. So I was talking with Art. He was talking about the feminization of the military, and that is a mess. So,
hey,
Art, get back to it. Go for it.
Hey, I appreciate you liberals for trying to knock out the feed, but you ain't work. You ain't do nothing. I was in the mirror practicing my stone cold stunner for you liberals. Long story short, with the military, as far as what I'm saying with the military, y'all put these females on the pedestal or whatnot, and it's like I know it's not all, but it's most, and it's like even down to the ones that call in to Jesse and in your show, if it was more of them that was good, a lot of this stuff in society that we are complaining about with the females wouldn't be going on. So clearly it shows you that it's more of them that's immoral than it is us. And just like I said, they already outnumber us 2-1. Then you got to take in the fact that we are dying off earlier because we live a harder lives than them.
Right.
And since we probably live a more harder lives than them, they probably setting us up. The men are killing each other because we in a stressful situation. Ain't nobody worried about. Everything is based and made for the females to be over top of us. And a lot of the young men and us growing up, we see that something ain't right, and we already know something ain't right. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
But just as far as with that military, man, all this integrating and trying to pander to the females and stuff, I don't know what they need to do. If they want to be in the military, they need to make something just for only the females, but I don't want them around no men. I want the men to be, I want straight alpha men to be training, and I want them to be straight killers.
Yeah, focused.
Drooling out, focused, drooling out their mouth, and I don't got no time to be having no females pandering and trying to mess them up when they there to kill.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I do. You know,
And
Revolver News has a bunch of headlines regarding this whole mess, that this subversion that Biden and the sleazy cabinet are introducing. The military is resuming the diversity planning that President Trump banned, and he was right on it. Biden's executive order, Trump had banned transgenders from being in the military because, well, I don't know if he'd successfully done that. He tried to. He did it by tweet.
Yeah.
But they're now doing free transgender surgery for military members and all the treatment stuff. Free? What kind of
mess.
what? Yeah, they're gonna. That's like a draw for people to go into the military just to get their free transgender treatment, and then just pray that they don't get into any dangerous situation. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they go in there to get patched up. And they like, look, the whole time they like, I'm going to the military. I'm gonna go get me a sex change, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to shoot no gun.
Yeah.
You see, man, I wouldn't even want somebody even like that even around me in the first place, man. I'm up here thinking about trying to make sure my aim is right, and I got to worry about if you gonna trip out because
Right.
you're already confused about yourself and shoot me in the back of my head because I got nothing but alpha dog testosterone dripping out of my skin.
Nice.
And it's so. And then another thing with the Beta, the prince that's over here with Markle, man, y'all are both white, man. So if anybody
Yeah.
gonna be saying anything, that baby, we already know that baby's not black. So
Right.
why would Oprah even be pandering, even throwing fuel on the fire, getting on, because you already know everything over here in America is about racism.
Yeah.
Not good and evil. Everything's so why would Oprah even do that? Long story short, dude, that Markle knew what she was getting into before she married him. He a beta, and it's crazy because I'm mad. I feel bad for the queen and the king over there, and the soon-to-be king that's coming in, because y'all don't let this American female come in, and she don't put all y'all's business out there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And
yeah, it's a mess. Not necessary.
They saying it's about race. Well, hold up. If my son brings a certain female around here to this house and I don't like her, not because of her race, maybe that she's just a hood rat or she just a
Right.
blind-headed Kelly Bundy. You see what I'm saying? Why can't I just not like her for that? Why everything got to be about race?
I know.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally do.
God bless you, Hake. I'll catch y'all guys later, man. Tell my Paul Chessie I'll catch you.
All right, Art. Appreciate you. Take care. Very nice. According to Revolver News and ReaganFoundation.org, trust and confidence in the U.S. military plummets from 70%, which is pretty low, to 56% in about 2 years. What a mess.